a big reason too I wanted to do this is like I don't think there's a lot of topic videos on subjects like this, unless there is. If you're coming into being a father or new to being a father, this would be a good video to watch too. And this is me not speaking from a spiritual parenting mountaintop or like trying to be like, this is what you do as a dad. So we all have our faults. There's times where I lose my cool. There's times where I think it's necessary to lose the cool. And having 5 kids, 18 to 1 years old, I've seen everything. Okay? So that's why I wanted to talk about this, because I feel like I would have noticed, because of people that I've known in my life. Okay, Luna, I'll put you in the pool. So many people think like Father's Day, come on, Holden, is about themselves, what they want. I want to go on a fishing trip. Like I fish all the time. I fished this morning for 2.5 hours like I do every morning on the weekends. That's my time. So that's what I mean. I'm not saying at all that you shouldn't have time that's dedicated to yourself, but I see this trend of Father's Day as your day. And, you know, and that mentality is crazy to me, because every day is my kid's day. And like I said, I'm not saying there's not healthy things. Like I said, I fish 2.5 hours twice a weekend in the morning. But then I get back because that's when the wife and kids wake up, you know. And I'm not saying every guy has to be like this, but I also do the dishes every day. I do a lot of stuff. I've noticed that too. And I work 45 hours a week. But there's a lot of guys, yes, then I'll help you on the swing. There's a lot of guys that think their job is just to work and that's it. And that's fucking crazy to me. Like, my wife's at home with like all 5 kids. It's insane. Super, super difficult. You know what I'm saying? These kids are way harder than a full-time job. And I'm the shipping and receiving manager at a hectic shipping and receiving job. Okay? Just to put it in perspective for you, okay? I'm going to get him in his swing quick so I can keep talking. And see, I was doing a lot more topic videos before. I do them mainly on type 1 diabetes because our 7-year-old has type 1 diabetes, right? So anyways, but I wanted to do this topic video because I didn't vlog Father's Day. Usually I do vlog holidays and stuff, and mine are really feel-good holiday or vlogs. But this time I was sitting here like, you know what? Let's do this. I guess if you want to know what we did today, you can see on my smaller videos. We swam in the pool, played on the trampoline, played in the backyard, we grilled. My wife made some dessert. My kids got to go to the dollar store and pick me out my favorite treats, and they killed it. They got everything correct. But I just wanted to do what they wanted to do. And my kids have learned from me, always trying to say, what do you guys want to do? What do you guys... So they kept saying, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And I said, today's not about me. Today, hold on tight, Luna, because she's wet from the pool. So they wanted to go to Cabela's. They, you know, I'm an outdoorsman person. But then I just envisioned, okay, that's not going to be that fun for them. They do like it. Here, 1 second. So that's why I said this video would be really good for people too who are having their first kid or coming into fatherhood, and what to expect and what, you know, I'm not saying I'm like great, whatever, but I just, not being judgy, but as from what I've seen, I see guys who just don't care. They don't. I've had guys talk to me even, because I've been sober 10 years and I have people in AA or people that talk to me. How do you stay connected to your kids? Like, all I do is, and they're honest at least, all I do is sit on the TV, and trust me, I watch shows. I love my shows. But they're like, how do you connect with them? And how do you, I always stay on their level. Like, that's why swimming today or jumping on the trampoline, or I take them fishing once a weekend too. This weekend we didn't, but whatever they want to do. But I don't raise them to be, you know, little tyrants who, I get what I want. That's not what I'm saying. There's things that they don't want to do that we do all the time. But I'm just saying, if you want to be close to your kids and be a father that they look to, not only to be a friend, but as to be a father, I give fatherly advice and I have fun, okay? I'm probably more on the fun side, but I'll give you advice. I'll talk your ear off, especially the 18-year-old. I'd say the hardest age that I've had to deal with was like the 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old range, which I thought that's when it'd get easy. But what was harder is just because you see the blueprint on the wall, you see the issues, you see what they're doing, and they don't see it. Like not being financially smart, just being emo, just making dumb decisions. I'm not going to get into all of it, but he's doing way better than I did. I have to remember that. Like, well, when I was that age, I feel like I had good common sense, though, but I was, naughty, and I changed, and so, I'm not going to get into all that, but, everyone learns the way they do, but as a father, you have to remember, and you got to put yourself in their shoes at all ages. If this 1-year-old tried to eat cell phone chargers all day, and then you go, why does he do that? Then you remember he's freaking 1 year old, okay? If the 3-year-old, is constantly destroying things, and you get mad, you got to remember, well, it's a 3-year-old, and that's the type of stuff they do. You got to be patient with them, or else you're going to have a horrible relationship with your kids. You got to be patient. Trust me, patience is the key to having kids. If you're not patient, if you're impatient, you're going to lose your mind. And you're not going to be close with your kids because you're going to always be yelling at them. You're never going to be, it's good to have that balance of being a good dad and, a serious dad too. See, when the 3-year-old takes sunglasses and for no reason she's breaking. Not deliberately, but, So what I would say, all in all, in this video, and the point I'm trying to drive is, don't be a selfish dad. Do not be a selfish dad. Because I hear so many people, and I've done step work with so many people through AA, and a lot of the stories are the same. The dad just ignored them, just wasn't engaged, wasn't there emotionally, and that's one thing. I didn't have a dad. I didn't even give that background. My dad died when I was 12. I met him once when I was 7. I did have uncles that were fatherly figure-y, but, they actually ghosted me too when I got about 12, when I started having issues in life, with addiction and other things, but that's not what you do. Obviously you don't enable, but you don't do that. I would never, if my kids, though, did become so bad I couldn't even talk to them, then I would stop. But they didn't even try. They were like, oh, this kid's naughty now, I'm done. I look so good. If you're not having steak for Father's Day, you're weird. Well, and that is it for this one about being a parent. Just if you're a parent, saying be emotionally there, because that's one thing that kids go through. And to get on their level, like I said, and not saying I'm a guru, but, I've been a dad to quite a bit, and most people, my kids and other people, say I'm a good dad. So I want to do a video on this because I don't think this topic is on anything much. But yeah, that's it for this one. We're about to eat steak for Father's Day, so I'm gonna go shower up after we went to the pool, and I'm gonna eat some steak. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine with me. I'm just glad you're rocking with me. I hope you got something from this. If you're a new parent or an existing parent and you want to work on some things, seriously do it. Don't wait till it's too late. Everyone have a good one. I'm out. Peace.